Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to do a run through of the 60-gallon reef and what's been happening this week. So stay tuned for this video while we go through what's happened with the reef. So we're going to go over a few things. So one thing which has changed with the reef is I'm now starting using a pH buffer. Before, my tank was a stable 7.7 pH, and going into LPS and hopefully SPS in the future, I want to try and get it up to 8.3. So I've been using this Waterlife pH buffer to try and get it up. Now, last time I tested the tank, the pH went from 7.7 to 8.0, which shows that this buffer is working, and hopefully in the next few days after using it, the pH will rise to 8.3. But I'll keep you guys informed on how the progress of the pH goes in future videos. Now, something which I think is important is the food which you give your fish. Now, this is obviously regardless whether it's freshwater or a marine aquarium. Fish need food, and the quality of the food I think is important. Now with my marine, I feed them a mix of frozen mysis, brine shrimp, as well as copepods, as well as a marine mix. You can feed them shrimps and different things like this. But something which I've been eager to try is dry foods with the marine. Now obviously I know that marine are not notoriously known for eating dry foods, more frozen. But I've seen these Valis marine pellets, so I've been eager to try them out. Now I tried them out within the tank, and the only fish which eat them are the clownfish. The cleaner shrimp will munch on them, as well as the snails at the bottom, but to be honest I wasn't really expecting other than the clownfish to actually eat them. Now they seem pretty good. They're a lot cleaner and a lot less messier than the frozen food, which is what I like. Now as you can see, it keeps the water more cleaner. It kind of keeps the water a bit more crisped in colour, just because the food isn't as messy. However, it does sink quite fast, so the fish do have a bit of a challenge trying to eat it before it sinks to the bottom, which is quite entertaining to watch. Now I still feed these guys mysis and other food just simply because not all the fish eat them, and typically the fish does eat them, they tend to spit them out. So just to make sure they eat, and plus I have anemones and other things in the tank which don't take flake or pellets. So I still feed frozen food daily. So now while we're on the topic of food, I am going to be reviewing a new type of food which has just come out to the market, which I want to do a review. Now I'm just waiting to get hold of it. I've ordered some, I'm just waiting for it to come. I've ordered from my local fish store, so it should hopefully be here by next week, and I can film a video and tell you guys about it. And for a clue, it's not the matchsticks. Now a lot of people have been doing videos on I think they're called matchsticks. So I don't have any fish like tangs or butterflies or anything like that which are a grazer, or a fish which are finicky to feed. So I've not tried them out. I may do in the future. I've not got nothing against them. I probably will. They look quite good. But the food I'm going to try and feed and do a video on is something totally different, which I don't think anyone on YouTube, as far as I know, has done a video on these. So hopefully that'll be something different and new for you guys to watch. So what I wanted to go over is some interesting stuff basically. Now you guys, if you guys have watched the last video, you would have known this is the first time I've ever had LPS coral. Now there's a small frag of candy cane coral which is in here. I just got a frag, one because it come with a rock. All the coral you see came with the rock I brought. But two, I've not brought any bigger ones because I wanted to see how it went and how it goes in the tank before buying an entire colony of candy canes or torches or hammers just yet. And it seems to be doing quite well. My parameters are quite stable for a new tank anyway. Nothing seems to fluctuate much. The tank's only, I believe, 2 weeks old, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. So it's still early days yet with the tank. But LPS, well, this small frag of LPS seems to be doing quite well, which I'm quite happy for. And glad that it's doing really good. Now, something I really enjoy with this hobby, especially when you buy live rock, is all the critters and the interesting life forms which come with it. So earlier in the week, I actually found a crab on the rock. So I don't know what sort of crab he is or what type, but I ended up putting him in the sump anyway, just for safety. He wasn't picking at any of my coral or the fish, he was just simply eating diatoms and algae on the rock. So just to be double safe, so he didn't eat any coral or fish or try and eat my cleaner shrimp and starfish and snails, I decided to put him in the sump. Now, since putting him in the sump, he's done okay. I have live rock in the back of the sump as well as the tank, and he just simply seems to graze on the rock in the back of the tank in the sump, which seems to be doing completely fine. Fortunately, I didn't film a video of him, which the reason for that is simply because he is fast. He can get through the tiniest of gaps. Trying to get him out of the live rock was the most interesting and the most funny part, because he just got in the smallest of cracks and all sorts in the rock, and it was so difficult. But finally, after placing the rock in the sink for a while, he decided to come out of the rock and explore the sink. Then I netted him and put him in the sump, and then put the live rock back into the tank. So the last thing really what's happened this week is diatoms. Now, the tank is still cycling, so it's still going through its diatom stage, which is slightly unappealing at the minute. But hopefully, in a couple of weeks, it'll clear up and we'll have no diatoms, which is a plus. So I'm going to wrap this video up at that. Basically, I've started using a pH buffer to see if we can get the pH up. It was stable, so there was nothing wrong with how it was. It's just that I really ideally want to get it to natural seawater, about 8.2, 8.3. Started using a new food out of interest and out of curiosity. I have fed flake in the past, but I wanted to see how this would go. And as well as that, we had some Hitchhikers, which was the crab, and diatoms, as well as the coral seems to be doing very well. So does the fish. Now, these max specs 120 watt Reef LED lights are phenomenal for coral. They just look awesome underneath this light, which I'm very pleased. It has taken me quite a while to try and work out the lighting, the whole computerized version of the light. They're not like the simple switch lights with the adjustable controller where you can turn it up to certain percentages. These lights are more digital and you have to program them and things like that, which was a bit different, but I believe I've mastered the art of this. That may be wrong, but hopefully everything does good. So I'm going to wrap it up there. So don't forget to give this video a big like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new for more reef updates, and plus I've done tons of other videos on freshwater and marine. I am planning on doing another freshwater video. So there you go. An entire week in, I think 8 minutes. I think this video will be. Hopefully, I may be wrong. So don't forget to check out the sponsors to this channel, BB2 Marines and Cheap Frag Facebook forum group. Now, as you go and join Cheap Frags, you get 10% off BB2 Marines or any of the sponsors on that Facebook group. I'll leave the link to them in the description below. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook. My Facebook page will be in the description below. I instantly post the links to my videos on there. So as you miss them on YouTube, you can find them on the Facebook page, which I'll put all the links down below and everything you need to know down below. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully the next reef update or another freshwater video. And I will see you then.